Welcome to another episode of Asia Unscripted. So we are back in Ho Chi Minh City / Saigon. We're in District 3 along the canal, which I originally thought it was a river, but I was corrected. It's a canal. So this canal splits District 3 over here with Funan over here. So just thought I'd take you along for a walk. All along this canal is a tree-lined park, so it's pretty nice. So this is Hoang Road, and there are many cafes like the one you see right now. But what's really interesting, what's more interesting, is these boats here. Not these down here, but the ones we're about to walk by are actually cafes. So at nighttime, you can get on these boats. They don't go anywhere. They're pretty much moored to the land, but you can have drinks and light food and so on and so forth. Well, it's pretty nice, right? I think they're open now, but during the day, yeah, it's a little too warm. So the street, like I said, has many restaurants, like this hot pot place. Gotta watch out for the sidewalks here. Yikes. Yeah, so this is one of the more popular streets in the city. Right now traffic isn't too bad, but right around 4, 5, 6 p.m. it's hard to cross this little street over here. It's crazy. But all along this path there are places to sit on both sides. If you go to the other side, there's another little park over there. So it's pretty cool. If you can see up there, there's a fitness and yoga center. So on this street, there's also many apartments that people pay a lot of money to live in, because you got views of the canal, you got views of the park. So if you're looking to come to Ho Chi Minh City once travel resumes again, this is definitely a good part of the city to consider. We're only about 15 or 20 minutes from the center of District 1, so it's not very far. Actually, probably less than that, probably 10-15 minutes. So there are a lot of places to see along here. And at nighttime, it gets a lot more busy. And I'll do a video at nighttime at some point. But yeah, rents are going to be a little bit higher. Yeah, the water here isn't the cleanest, as you can see. But it's nothing like other rivers I've seen, especially in places like the Philippines. The river would be full of trash, but there is a little bit of trash here, but not much. So yeah, the great thing about this area is this side of the street, this side of the canal has a lot of things, a lot of places to eat, a lot of places to drink. But also this side has other places. Just beyond that road, about a 5 or 10 minute walk is a famous food street in Funan district. So there's a lot of restaurants and such. You can see some of the apartment buildings there across the way. You know, if you're looking at a studio apartment, you're looking at about 9 or 10 million VND, or about $400 or so, maybe a little over 400, compared to other districts where you can get a similar sized apartment for 6 or 7 million VND, or about $300. So it's going to cost you about 25% or so more to live in this area. But if you want to live near, you know, a nice park, if you want to live near many restaurants, if you want to live somewhere in the middle of the city, this is kind of in the middle. You know, 15 minutes one way is District 1, the center of the city. If we go 15 minutes this way you'll get to the airport. So it's kind of a nice middle ground. A lot of people use these roads to cut through the city. There's not many stoplights. There's not many intersections. So it is a good way to get through the city. But you have to watch, because this street right here is one way in certain parts. I can show you this. So in many of the parks here in Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon, the city has put in exercise equipment. So you don't need to, you know, get a gym membership if you're happy with what's here. So here's some examples of that. A lot of parks in the city have these equipment. Well, I guess some of it is exercise, some of it is for kids. I guess this is more for kids, but if you go to other parks, like where I used to live in District 7, yeah, there's I lived across from a park that had people exercising all the time, so very interesting. A big building over there, it's just a big huge apartment building. I believe there's some Westerners living there, but I think it's mostly locals that live there. There's not many ways to get across to the other side, but up ahead, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a bridge. I mean, there's a bridge every 1 or 2, I would say every mile or so. So there are ways to get across, but not as many ways as you think. Alright, so I can keep walking, I mean, but it's just more of the same. So here's an interesting pagoda type building, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna start heading back, but just kind of wanted to show you guys a different part of the city. You know, you might want to consider it if you come to Ho Chi Minh City to live. You know, where it's still the city, of course, but I don't know, a little bit of nature, I guess. Is almost as good as it's going to get here. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications of new videos, and just keep safe out there. You know, things aren't looking too good in most of Asia right now, so luckily Vietnam is still doing okay with that. It's still, you know, pretty much open freely. You just got to wear the mask when you're out and about. Otherwise, things are still going good. So for Asia Unscripted, this is Jason. You guys take care, and I will see you guys in the next video.